Good afternoon, folks. So today we're going to be installing a exhaust onto my motorcycle. We got the one heat shield already off. So what happened is I had put a set of different tips on it, and the tips didn't match up with that bracket, and I didn't get around to making a new bracket in time. So they ended up cracking where the crossover tube was, and it cracked around the pipe and it ended up breaking. This one, only the crossover tube broke off, so most of the pipe's still there. But either way, I need an exhaust for the bike because it's not good to be running like that. So what I did was picked up a Danmoto highwaymen, and there it is. I already got it open. I'm just gonna clean it up before I put it on, and we're gonna go from there. So to start off, I'm gonna take the other heat shield off. Keep this in mind, I've really never worked on a motorcycle before, but I'm a fairly avid mechanic, I would say, I guess. And then after that, I'm gonna probably disconnect that O2 sensor and the other O2 sensor from the harness connector, and then pull off the head pipes is one. So your O2 connectors, so the one from the front runs here through the frame, goes down to here, clips right here. There's this clip holding this loom of wires down to the frame that you got to unclip to be able to remove your wire. So now she's nice and free. On your back pipe, the wire goes through the top, through here, clips into this little hook behind this wire, swings up and around, and your connector's right there behind your little side cover. So now I just gotta take and unbolt your two bolts there, half inch bolts, or nuts, I mean. Same on the back. And then your head pipes should come off. Heat shield off. Same, your two bolts there, run your wire up front. But I found this other little clamp right there, and I believe the new set of pipes doesn't use this. So you're just gonna get you your Allen, take that off, pull your pipe and that bracket off together. So this is what you got on these factory pipes. You got this snap ring, and then your flange, and then there's your little oxygen sensors, and then that bracket that I took off. So that's what that guy looks like with no pipes. Looks kind of clean, huh? So the exhaust gaskets are next to come out. Let's just focus on this back one. So it's a little graphite type gasket. I'm gonna try and use this pick, see if I can't just pull it out. Oh, she seems to be in there. There we go. Factory style gasket. Sorry, factory style gasket right there. And then after that, I'm just gonna clean up that area in there. Let's see, and pull this other side. The other side.
Work is hectic. Don't you love those moments of calm when things just fall into place? That's what it feels like when you order business catering from Easy Catering. Visit easycater.com or download the app. Just like that, you can find a reliable local restaurant. Place your order
There's that one.
and know that Easy Catering
That pick thing worked out pretty good. So next thing you gotta do, pop the snap ring out, take that off, take your O2 sensor out. O2 is gonna be a 14. Let's see if I can do it with one hand without picking this up. I mean, you guys get the idea. Loosen it up. Usually it's loose enough. You can. Nope, still tight. Just loosen it up. Just like that. Look at these cute little freaking O2 sensors. Look how cute those little guys are. You should, I mean, compared to a car, it's like 1/4 the size. We'll put that guy aside. And I'm using these snap ring pliers. They're not the correct ones to be using for that style of snap ring, but they work. So I got to put the camera down to do this because I need both my hands. But you get the idea. You take them in there, you split them, and then you pull your snap ring off the end. So I just took them out of the box. This is exactly how they come out of the box. It's kind of dirty. You can't see it that good in the video. You know, a few scratches. You know, I mean, I didn't expect too much from a Chinese-made exhaust system for a Harley, but it was better than my broken-ass pipes. Them little Asian kids don't weld too fucking bad though. So now I'm gonna wipe them down with a little brake cleaner. See if I can get them cleaned up and start the installation. So here's something that I had to figure out real quick. So this is your factory Sportster 1200 bracket here. So it bolts there, and these two. And I took off the pinchy cover just to see what was back there, to see where my exhaust bracket is. I had to kind of mock up the new stuff just to find it out, but this is your new mounting bracket, and it's gonna bolt to your old existing holes there, and they take what is it, at 5/16? Yeah, 5/16 Allen. So I'm gonna buzz that off and put the bracket on there. Let's see. Do this thing one-handed. Ah, there went my washer. There's that. Wish I had a freaking tripod or something. Oh, sorry. Had to reach for that bolt. So and that one is gonna go right there. Where's my other bolt? For my washer. And then before I thread them all the way in, I'm gonna throw just a little dab of blue Loctite on them for the sake of things. This exhaust requires these supposed early style gaskets, whereas the factory has this bigger, wider gasket that cones in the center to fit the factory cone of the pipes, where these ones have a square flange on them, not a cone like those old ones. And I put my O2 sensors in with the included adapters. I'll say this, the threads in this adapter I don't know if it was the bung or the pipe, but they were cut a little bit crooked. You can see the fucking air gap right there. No biggie. And the position of these oxygen sensors is kind of horrible looking. They're gonna be very visible once you're on the bike. So I got the new gaskets in there. I kind of slipped them in with my finger and then just pushed them all the way back like so with my pick here. So next you're gonna install the rear pipe and then the front pipe. And then I believe I'm gonna try and install the muffler. Leave it all loose and align everything first before you go and tightening things. Look at this freaking paint. It's freaking dirty, but it still shines. I love it. So there it is, pretty much all the way done. You know, left everything loose. I gotta install these springs on them hooks, and I gotta redo or reconnect the O2s. But that's about it. She looks pretty good, I think, for a cheapo Chinese-made exhaust. Doesn't look too shabby. Hopefully it sounds good. So there it is, all the way done. The only thing I kind of don't like is the closeness right there. And I also don't like the way the O2 sensors are placed on this. You know, it's halfway decent, you know, stepped headers, stainless steel supposedly. It looks all right. And it has this ugly cap. I don't really like that cap either. I might end up making that all silver, but it has a removable baffle in there. I got my O2s. My O2 wire ran right there, zipped at it to the wishbone, dog bone, whatever the hell mount. You know, got her clipped back. You know, my wire retainer on. I got my other wire, ran up through the latch into its hole, up into its connector. Let's go get my damn keys. I don't know where the hell my keys are. But bike has power, so they have to be close somewhere. Let's see what this exhaust sounds like. First start, cold start too. That sounds all right. We'll see how it sounds going down the road. So that was it. The install of some pipes on this here motorcycle. I didn't mean this to be like an install video or nothing, but it might help somebody out. Fuck, I don't know. This is the first time me working on a bike, pretty much. Turned out pretty easy. I mean, nuts and bolts, just like everything else. But we'll see if I don't keep making videos. I know I keep saying that on all the other videos, but I don't do shit. So, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna pull this fucking bad thing. Always got that thing on me. Out of the shop and go the hell home. Peace.